That nigga wanna fight now? Coming down and shine like a lighthouse. Pull up, walking, everybody yell like watch out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out.
Yo, what's going on with y'all folks? So, as we close in on probably the thing that's going to be game of the year, I have to just get some shit off my chest, bro. Because I have high hopes for this, but at the same time, I'm very skeptical. And after you hear me out, bro, you're gonna understand why I'm skeptical. Is when it comes to just trusting anything, whether it be, you know, another person, a company, like just whatever, like just at its core, when it comes to trusting, I feel like there should be mutual understanding. There should be, like, there's things that should be implemented with this shit, right? And sadly, as more of these games have been, you know, produced and just all of this, as time's gone on and as all these new games have come out, I ain't even gonna lie, bro, it's bullshit. Like, it's bullshit. Like, it low-key got me a little pressed. Like, it low-key got me, not even low-key, like, it got me pressed, bro, because some of these games should not have been as bad as they were. Like, they should not have been complete dog shit. Like, it makes no sense. These games come from shows that are insanely popular. Like, it literally makes no sense. How do you make a game that's completely shit, but then when you go watch the show, it's the most beautiful shit you've ever seen? Like, nigga, like, it's actually blasphemy. Like, it's insane. Like, I genuinely do not understand. It's literally just the trust in these damn anime games, bro. As time's gone on, bro, these motherfuckers do not have my trust no more. Because, like, only because I realize they don't have our best interests at heart. Like, they don't consider our best interests. Like, they don't consider anything. Like, they just, here's a bag of shit, take it. Like, no, nigga. And it's sad because sometimes you just gotta take that shit because, like, oh my god, it's actually fucking crazy. Bare bottom shit, Shinobi Strikers. I almost don't even want to talk about this shit, but my nigga, this shit was so fucking bad that I don't even think I want to get into this, bro. You know Shinobi Strikers. We're not even gonna get into that shit, bro. That's how ass it is. It doesn't even deserve to be talked about. My Heroes Won Justice, bro. That shit, I feel like, has some potential, but it just, like, it was fun, but it just played, it was so fucking slow. Like, it was such a slow game, you know? And then they had Won Justice 2, but funny enough, the first one was better. Like, the first one was better. I don't know, in my opinion, the first one was better, you know? And then we got the games I was talking about, like how these games should not have been as bad as they were. Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. How the fuck do you fuck up on Demon Slayer, bro? That's gotta be, how do you fuck up on Hinokami Chronicles, bro? It's a fighting game and it's Bandai. Like, why didn't you just make this shit like Storm 4? It's like they were so close to doing that shit, and then they were just like, I genuinely don't even know what happened. Like, you only hop on this game to just be an asshole. Like, that's literally the only reason why you would hop on this game. And it's so sad because I platted this game, I genuinely liked this game, and I tried to give this game a fair chance, bro. But it's just shit. Like, it looks really good, but that's all it has for it. Like, it's shit, but the show looks really good. But it's like, it's an anime. Like, the story can be, you know, very basic, but it's an anime, bro. Like, it doesn't matter if the story is very basic. Like, it's what happens along the journey, you feel me? But when it comes to, like, how do you make a game off of a show that is insanely popular and just it's complete shit? While we're on this topic, JJK, how? Like, literally how? Like blasphemy. Like, it makes no sense. I think for the JJK game, I tell this to everyone. I literally tell this to everyone. I think that what they did for that fucking game is they hired some brand new game developers or some game animators. I'm talking fresh out the fucking trainee, like straight off the bench. They got the damn bench players, yo. And they were like, hey, y'all want to make a game? And then they were like, oh shit, what type of game? What project we working on? These niggas said JJK. They said, hey, my nigga, you sure about that? They was like, oh, fuck it, yeah, we don't care. They gonna buy it anyways. Like that, and that's the sad truth. Like, some of these games, you kind of, like, I don't blame people for buying, right? Because it's like the first type of game from that type of show, and it just makes no sense. Like, how are you going to put out something like the very first game for such a popular show and just make it shit? Like, it genuinely makes no sense. I do not understand that shit. It makes no fucking sense. I would rather you've just not released the game, period, because it's like, now it's dead as fuck, and it just makes the whole game look bad and makes the show, it doesn't make the show look bad, but it just has a little, now it's got this little bullshit to the show. It's like you want to ask someone the question, but you don't, because you know how that conversation is gonna go. You know JJK's got a game? Nigga. Like, someone hits me with that shit, I'm looking at your ass like, nigga, like, don't even ask me that shit, bro. I know this shit's got a game, but do you know how ass the game is? That's the real question. Like, same with the fucking Demon Slayer. Like, it makes no sense. My Hero Ultra Rumble, that's supposed to be like a battle royale. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That shit was low-key fun, but it had a time period, bro, because, like, how long can you play? Like, it doesn't look good. good. Like, it does not look good. Like, I feel like maybe if there was a PS5 version, I don't even think that shit would save it, honestly. I ain't gonna hold you. But the shit was fun for a while, like, for the first 2 weeks it was out. But that's it. No one's playing that shit. And if you are playing that shit, I hope you're enjoying it, bro. Because it's not a bad, like, it's fun, but there's better anime games. You know, it's not something that I would invest my time into, bro. You know? You feel me? Oh my god. Is this one really up next, bro? Hey bro, you know what time it is, bro. The one and only, the biggest tragedy of them all, the biggest Jump Force. That shit makes no fucking sense, bro. And it's funny because every time I stream a fighting game or someone in my chat asks me, oh, what other fighting games do you play? You know, I show them my collection, but I have to mention that sometimes I do still play Jump Force. Yeah, I know, Jump Force in 2024 is crazy, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. I know. But let's be real. It's the only anime game that, well, it's not the only anime game, because, I mean, there's J-Stars and shit, but that shit's old as fuck. They need to make a new J-Stars. It's the only anime game that I know of right now that I could play on console that has all of these fucking shows into one. And I mean, the thing about Jump Force is it doesn't look that bad. Like, it looks good. Like, it doesn't look bad. It just plays like absolute, like, my nigga, that shit plays worse than fucking, like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what plays worse, that or Demon Slayer. Like, I genuinely do not know. Like, I think they're pretty much tied, bro. Like, and then Demon Slayer had a huge problem with, like, just how small the maps were. Just like, my nigga, like, roll the clip.
Why does he just stand there? Why does he just stand there? Why the fuck does he just stand there?
My nigga, Rengoku did not die for this shit. Rengoku did not die for this shit, bro. Like, this is fucked up. Like, who thought this shit was okay? Like, actually, like, but you see what I mean when I say, like, it's fun shit. But that's not how games should be. That's not how you should develop these games. You should not just be like, oh, let's make the game look really good, but let's not focus on the game mechanics. Like, that's not how the shit should go down. Like, there's other games that haven't even dropped yet, but I know that they're going to be shit. Like, it's just so sad. Like, it makes no sense. Like, honestly, bro, just like JJK and Demon Slayer, if you're gonna make a game for these shows that are so popular, or even if like the show is old, its very first fighting game, just don't drop the game if it's going to be ass. Like, seriously, like, because we've already been waiting for so long for a game for a certain show, and then you finally drop it and it's just dog shit. I'd rather just you not ever even drop the game, period, or just wait a couple more years so that we could get an actual good product. Like, it makes no sense. Like, why? Like how do you create this game and look at it and think, oh, this shit's gas, my nigga. This shit gonna hit. This shit gonna be top of the PlayStation Store. This shit gonna be #1 Steam. Like, no. It's like y'all like oh, okay, hold on. So I'm bringing this up because there's a game right now. Actually, there's two games, and this kind of hurts my feelings, bro. There's two games that are coming from two different shows that they've highly been anticipated. They have highly been anticipated for such a long time, bro. Hunter x Hunter and Bleach. I've wanted a Hunter x Hunter and a Bleach game for so fucking long, bro. And I know I'm not the only one. My nigga, the only Bleach game I have is fucking Brave Souls, bro. And that's not even a goddamn game. That's a card collector. You could play online. You could do raid battles with like 6 other people. Like, the only fun thing is the raid battles, because you can actually play that shit. But in online, my nigga, you don't even get to play your characters online. The fucking computer plays that shit for you, and then the online matches last like 5 seconds. I shit you not. Like, it's a surprise when the matches last for longer than 10 seconds. Like, I'm so dead ass, bro. I'm gonna just show y'all what I'm talking about. Like, look at this shit for Hunter x Hunter. Like, look at this shit. Like, my nigga, look at this shit. Hunter x Hunter Nin Impact. Like, it just looks like it looks like shit. We've waited so long. Like, okay, I'm not one to judge off of looks, right? Like, I really am not. I'm really not. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. When it comes to these games, it's one or the other. It's either it looks like shit but it plays really good, or it looks really good but it plays like shit. Like, it's one or the other. It's like these motherfuckers can't find a middle ground. And then it's like whenever there is a middle ground for a game that has both, but it's not even just like a 5 out of 10 for both. Like, it's like at least an 8 out of 10 for both. Like, the game looks pretty good and it plays pretty good too. Motherfuckers don't want to give the game a try. Storm Connections. Stupid ass. I'm dead ass. The games right now that are like, they look good and they play good, the only thing that is kind of hurting the game is just the players, because, you know, when you're online, people are gonna be dickheads, but that's literally any fighting game, bro. That's literally any fighting game. It's just these motherfuckers don't want to give games a try nowadays, and it's crazy. Hunter x Hunter Nin Impact, bro, this shit looks like ass, my nigga. Like, this is not the Hunter x Hunter game that we've waited all this time for, bro. Like, are you dead ass, bro? And it's sad. It's genuinely sad because I'm going to play this shit. Like, I have to, because it's the first Hunter x Hunter game. It is the first Hunter x Hunter game, bro. This is not what the fuck I waited for, bro. But am I going to play it? Yes. And it shouldn't be like that. Like, it genuinely should not be like that. Like, I shouldn't have to sit here and force myself to play some shit that I know is going to be ass. The only game that they got for a show that I genuinely love. And I feel like that's what these people are starting to do. Like, we need an anime game that is the Fortnite of anime games. We need an anime game that sets the standard for all anime games. We need one anime game that's gonna blow everything out of fucking proportion and just completely change the entire meta. Like, I'm so dead ass, bro. Hey, diss Fortnite all you want, bro, but they changed the world of gaming. Like, bro, they changed that shit forever, bro. Ever since Fortnite came out, every fucking game's got a battle pass. They do the most collabs, bro. Talk as much shit as you want on Fortnite, but my nigga, I don't even need to speak on that shit. That's all I gotta say, bro. They got that shit in the bag, my nigga, and they got a fucking big ass bag too. I ain't gonna hold you. Them niggas pocket stuff. Shit crazy as hell. But this is not the anime. This is not the anime game I've been waiting for, bro. And I fucking love Hunter x Hunter, bro. I literally just got done with my 7th rewatch, and I've always, every time I rewatch the show, I'm just like I don't even gotta rewatch the show to just like, I feel like anybody who knows Hunter x Hunter, they know, why not just make an MMORPG Hunter x Hunter game? Like, it makes no sense, bro. Like, every time I see some bullshit like this, I'm just in my head thinking, bro, I need to be a game developer, bro, because I know what I would literally change the fucking wave, bro. I would change the wave for these damn anime games. It's like they made this game a month ago, bro. That's literally what this shit looks like. That's literally what this bullshit looks like. It looks like they made this shit a month ago, bro. Like, look at this shit. This shit is crazy, gang. This shit is fucking insane, bro. This is bullshit. Like, this is S tier bullshit. It's not even like, it's low-key not fair, bro. Like, it really isn't, because you got games that are actually really good. Okay, let's all right. So let's talk about the games that are actually really good. Let's talk about the really good anime games. All right, there's definitely more than, you know, what I'm gonna name. The S tier anime games, Xenoverse 2. No one's gonna argue me on that. That shit's S tier, and not just because of the time and effort that they put into that fucking game, but just because of how versatile it is. It looks good. You know, you can make your own CAC. It's not boring. Like, it's never been a boring game. You always have something to do in Xenoverse. I mean, I think the biggest thing really is just the developers putting effort and caring into the game, which is what you don't see anymore. You don't see these motherfuckers caring for these games anymore. They just throw a pile of dog shit towards you. They know you're gonna pick that shit up, and it shouldn't be like that, bro. If I'm giving you my money, I'm expecting a return on investment, and a return on investment is the enjoyment I get out of the game that I'm buying. So if that's the case, then why, like, I don't, like, it just sucks. Like, we're being taken advantage of. Like, that's the truth. Like, we're genuinely being taken advantage of, because they know, I feel like these motherfuckers know that, oh, this is the very, like, for Demon Slayer, JJK, Hunter x Hunter, even the Bleach game. I didn't even talk about the Bleach game, bro. That shit, it looks good, but it doesn't seem like something that I'm gonna, it doesn't seem like a type of fighting game that I'm gonna grind. Like, it just seems like some bullshit that I'm gonna hop on just because it's the Bleach game. Like, that's not how it should be. I shouldn't buy a game just for the brand. You feel me? I should buy the game because it's a good game. They're abusing and manipulating. That's literally what they're doing. Just for $60, my nigga? You abusing and manipulating for $60? $60, my nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. That's kind of crazy, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. But it works, and it sadly works because they're monetizing off of the fucking the name of the show. Like, oh, Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles, and you know, you see it's a fighting game, and they always show in the trailers how good it looks, and then obviously depending on the show, you know, like Demon Slayer JJK, the shit's gonna look fucking amazing, but it just plays like dog shit. It really does. It just plays like absolute dog shit, and it shouldn't be like that. It really should not be like that. It's not fair to the consumer. It's a waste of time and effort and money, just on both ends. Like, it's a waste of my money, and it's also a waste of their money for producing this bullshit. How do you put your money into creating such an ass game that just it's not even gonna last? Like, you're supposed to make a game that's going to last, especially a fighting game, bro. I feel like these motherfuckers making these damn games are just dumb as fuck nowadays. Like, actually, cause some of these games, it's like they release them without things that should already be implemented with the release of the game. Like, how are you gonna release a fighting game with no custom 1v1s? Like, you can't make a private, you can't create your own lobby and do 1v1s with the homies. Like, how do you do that shit? It's like you've done it in the previous games, but you don't do it in the brand new one that has a PS5 version, all this. You give the game a PS5 version, but you don't give the game its basic necessities. Like, make that shit understandable to me, please. Like, if you can make that shit understandable, bro, I'll drop you $100 fucking Ultimate Edition, whatever fucking game. Like, I need a valid explanation, cause I don't think y'all niggas can give me one, bro. Like, I'm so dead ass. It makes no sense. S tier games, fucking Xenoverse 2. I ain't gonna hold you. Fighter Z, you just gotta be good at the game, my nigga. I mean, there's some A rank games too. You know, I ain't gonna hold you. Storm Connections is A rank. It's just y'all niggas don't want to give that shit a try because y'all niggas are ass. Like, there's a whole bunch of games, bro, that are actually good. Like, there's a whole bunch of games that are genuinely good. But it's just like, one, people don't want to give them a try, or two, they're just actually old as fuck. Like, that's genuinely the thing. And then there's another game, One Punch Man. Like, it's funny because every time I show this on stream, people are like, One Punch Man has a game? Yes, they have a game, but you know, the reason why you didn't know that they had a game is because it's shit. Like, it's complete dog shit, bro. I've yet to even open online. Like, I've actually been trying to play through the story so I could get online and shit, bro. Like, the game, like, bro, it just makes no sense, bro. Like, just make the fighting game play good, bro. It makes no fucking sense. And this is all just jumping into what I genuinely have a big concern about. It's Sparking Zero, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. The game looks really good, bro. But like I said, it's one or the other. The game either looks really good and plays like shit, or the game plays really good and looks like shit. Now, we can all agree the game doesn't look like shit. And do I think it's gonna play like shit? Not necessarily. I don't think it's gonna play terribly. Like, I think it's gonna be okay. Like, if I had to scale on 1 through 10 how I think it's gonna play, I'd give it like a 7.5. But like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I'm not here to shit on Sparking Zero, none of that. I have high hopes for it, my nigga. We got the Ultimate Edition on lock, my nigga. The $100 edition, we got that shit on lock, my nigga. So I got high hopes for the game. The only problem is I've seen my fair share of fuckery. I've seen my fair share of fuckery, and I wasted a lot of money on bullshit. And I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This is the last straw. This right here is the final straw, bro. Because I mean, honestly, it's Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball don't miss with they don't miss, bro. Like, Fighter Z S tier, Xenoverse 2 S tier. Like, Dragon Ball does not miss with their games. So I genuinely don't think the game's going to be bad, but I do think there's going to be something wrong with it. I do think that there's like, I don't think it's gonna be a drastic thing that's gonna be wrong with it, but I think it is gonna be a big turnoff. Like, I think it's gonna be like something in online. When I'm buying a fighting game, I care about the online aspect. I don't give a fuck about the story. Like, there's things in Sparking Zero that's cool that, you know, I'm eventually gonna dip the toes into, you know, to fuck around to find out. But it's not why I'm buying Sparking Zero. I'm buying Sparking Zero for the online aspect. You feel me? So just off of that, I know there's going to be something wrong with the online. Like, I know there is. And you know what's funny? I'm just gonna say this right now, bro. Even if there's nothing wrong with the online, the community's gonna make it bad. So if y'all niggas are really gassing up this game, even though the community's making it bad, go play Storm Connections, because y'all niggas, it's the same shit. The game looks good and plays really good. It's just the community. Y'all niggas need to give that shit a try and stop bullshit on that. Like, stop being a pussy, nigga. Sparking Zero, bro, something's gonna happen. Something about it. There's gonna be something about the online aspect of it that's going to be such a big turnoff, and it's just gonna make the game just be like, do I really want to play this? Nah, I think I'll just go play Fighter Z. Like, it'll probably, like, there's gonna be like, I know it, bro. I know it. And if there's not, hey, if there's not, then shit, I apologize. You know, I'll hit the biggest 180 because I mean, I need to see results in order for my mind to be changed. You feel me? But the results I've seen so far over the course of like 5, 6, 7 years, you know, the shit's not looking good, bro. But you know, then again, this is a Dragon Ball game. This is a Dragon Ball game. They don't miss. They don't fucking miss. But I do think that there's going to be something wrong with it. I think that there's gonna be something wrong with it. And even if it's something very small, that's still something wrong with it. But you know, my biggest concern is just that there's gonna be something about the online aspect that's going to completely just make me be like, because I heard that if you want to pick certain characters, it's based off of like an energy type of thing. So obviously, I know y'all niggas seen the clip with Whis. If you pick Whis and you're doing like 2v2s, your homeboy, the nigga's not even gonna be able to pick Yamcha, bro. Nigga's gonna have to be like a Cyberman, like dead ass, which is like, that's fair. That's fair-ish, but I kind of already think that that's a little big of a turn off. Like, you can't kind of really pick whoever you want. You know, I mean, you can pick whoever you want, but at a cost. I think that's kind of a bit of a turn off for me, but you know, we'll just have to fuck around and find out. I think it's more of a fuck around to find out. But I'm telling you, bro, there's gonna be something wrong with the online aspect, and I'm kind of worried. But at the same time, I'm not that worried because I didn't spend my own money on that shit. You got me fucked up, my nigga. I am done spending my money on these anime games. I really am. I'm done. I'm no longer spending my money on these anime games unless it's to buy some shit for my gacha games. That's it. The only time I'm spending money on anime games is if, you know, I'm getting the damn $5 monthly pass, or if I just, you know, a nigga's trying to do some summons and I need big bucks. You feel me? That's the only thing. Or if I'm just buying DLCs for, you know, like a fighting game. That's it. But it shouldn't be like that. It just comes down to trust. Like, I should be able to trust you into producing a good fucking game, bro. Like, I shouldn't have to worry about if the game's going to be shit. Obviously, I should do my research before I buy the games, which is what I do. But I still shouldn't be skeptical. I feel like some things you should have a little bit of skepticism towards. I don't know, bro. I feel like as the producer of just a product, it doesn't have to be a game. Like, if you're producing a product, you should not have your consumers worried or kind of iffy about the product. You should guarantee let these niggas know, like, look, this is what we're putting out, this is how it's gonna be, you know, all that shit. I shouldn't have to jump in there like expecting one thing and it ends up being something completely else. They abuse the name of these anime. Like, they just take advantage of people because they use the anime as, you know, a way to pretty much hype people up. Like, they're like, oh, the very first JJK game, oh, if the show looks good, then the game's gotta be good too. Oh, the very first Demon Slayer game, oh, the very first Hunter x Hunter game, the very first Bleach game, and then it ends up being dog shit, bro. The biggest anime game ever. All these, they got JoJo's, they got Yu Yu Hakusho, they got Bleach, they got Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball, like, and then it ends up being shit. Talk about Jump Force, by the way. It's not how this shit should go, bro. These games need to just do a better job. They need to do a better job, bro. And honestly, as the consumers, we should not be buying this shit. If the product that these motherfuckers are releasing ends up just looking bad and just we know it's going to be shit, like the Hunter x Hunter game, then don't buy that shit, bro. Like, I understand it's the very first Hunter x Hunter game, but bro, do not buy that shit, bro. Like, respectfully, do not buy that shit. Now, the Bleach game, I ain't gonna hold you, that is not 60 bucks. I'll spend 40. Shit, you have to beat me in the middle, damn near. I'll spend 40 bucks on that shit. If y'all niggas try to sell that shit for 60, then that's a no-go. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'll buy that Bleach game for 40 bucks. But even that, like, it doesn't look like it plays good. Like, it genuinely does not look like it plays good. Like, it should be more fast-paced. It should be more action-packed. Like, the ultimates look like shit. Like, the only thing that looks good is the maps and the characters. Like, is that really all you put your time and effort into, bro? Just the look of the game? Like, that shit low-key want to make me beat y'all niggas ass. Like, my nigga, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. What we need to do is we need to set a rule. Whenever these people make these damn anime games, they need to get like a YouTuber or someone to come test the game, you know, see what's wrong with it, and then 1v1 the developer of the game. If the YouTube nigga wins, they need to implement the changes that he thinks will make the game better. Like, honestly, because these motherfuckers making these games do not know what the fuck they're doing. Like, they do not know what they're doing, and that's why I say we need an anime game like Fortnite where they just completely change the entire wave. Like, I'm so dead ass, bro. I'm so dead ass. We need that shit. Like, we really do. It's really just a fuck around to find out, bro. It really is. It's just a fuck around to find out. Go along as we see. We have a few more days until Sparking Zero drops. I'm hyped, but I'm only hyped because I did not spend my own money on that shit. That's the only reason why I'm hyped. So I'm done wasting my money on these damn anime games. I'm done been just putting time and effort and, you know, excitement into these damn games that end up just playing like shit. They look good, but they play like shit. Or they either look terrible, but play really good. It's like y'all niggas can't find the middle ground. The shit's crazy, my nigga. Yeah, that's about it. Let me know how you guys feel about Sparking Zero. Let me know how you guys, you know, excited for it, if y'all niggas don't really give a fuck. People are saying it's gonna be game of the year, which, yeah, I could see it, maybe. But I do think Sparking Zero has the potential to set the wave. Like, I think Sparking Zero has that potential to set the wave, like I was talking about. So, it's a fuck around to find out, you know, type of situation, and we just gotta see what happens on release day. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on these damn anime games that just completely flopped. And let me know what you think about the new Bleach and the Hunter x Hunter game, because that shit's ridiculous, bro. We waited this long for this shit. Like, it makes no sense. Like, we waited this long for this shit, bro. It's kind of heartbreaking. Like, seriously, kind of heartbreaking. Y'all could have did an MMO Hunter x Hunter game if we gonna wait this long. And then for the Bleach game, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of get a pass on the Bleach game because, like, it's a fighting game. It just doesn't look that good. So I think this will be the start of something better to come. So they kind of get a pass. That's why I was saying, you know, I'm not spending $60 on that shit. I'll spend 40. But, you know, it's kind of just it's their very first toes in the water type shit. So I'll give them a little bit of a pass because it doesn't look entirely bad. It just, I don't think it's gonna play good. But I think that's one of those, you know, some games look like they don't play good until you know, you're the motherfucker playing the game. The Bleach game, I'm gonna hold back on a little bit and just kind of wait and see. But these other games, out of pocket, bro. Out of fucking pocket. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys' time. You know, make sure you guys are hydrated, get some good rest, eat some good food, all that good shit. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on shit I was just talking about. I'll catch y'all niggas in them damn Sparking Zero lobbies, my nigga. I'll catch y'all niggas in the Sparking Zero lobbies if the game doesn't, you know, be on some bullshit on you know, online. Other than that, appreciate you guys' time, and I'll catch y'all folks later.